Great, I'm gonna let the upper body drop. Hi, my name's Coach Tyler with Florida Fencing Academy, and I'm here to show you some footwork drills you can do to practice at home. I've put together 3 video workouts with the intention to help fencers of all experiences perform at their best. There's a beginner, intermediate, and advanced video workout, so be sure to check out all 3 so you can decide which one is best for you. Also, be sure to warm up and stretch before each workout so you can receive the greatest benefit from this training. And remember, practice makes permanent, so be sure that you're practicing these moves with the correct form. Okay, so the first exercise that we're going to do is we are going to get in the unguard position with a nice deep knee bend. We're going to hold the arms fully extended, and we're going to hold this position for 60 seconds. All right, ready and begin. Okay, great job. So next we are going to get in the unguard position, except for this time we're going to get a little bit deeper and sink down really low, really bending those knees, keeping the back straight, keeping the arms fully extended, and we're going to hold this for 30 seconds. Okay, great job. Feel those muscles burning. All right, so the next exercise we're going to do is we're going to get back in that unguard position. We're going to fully extend our arms, and we're really going to flex these muscles really hard, drive our legs into the ground, okay? And we're going to hold this for 15 seconds. Ready? And begin. Really flex, drive those muscles into the ground. All right, good job. Okay, so our next exercise, we're going to get back into the unguard position. This time we're going to transfer all of our weight onto the back leg, holding the front leg off the ground, and fully straightening the right leg, making sure to bend on this back leg. We're going to hold this for 30 seconds. All right, great job, way to go. All right, so our next exercise, we're going to get back to the unguard position. This time we're going to transfer all of our weight to the front leg, and we're going to fully extend the arm, and we're going to hold this for 30 seconds. All right, great job, way to go. Okay, so for the next exercise, we're gonna lunge, we're gonna hold that lunge. Okay, we're gonna hold this for a full minute, for 60 seconds. Then after that 60 seconds, we're going to rock back on the back leg and rock out. We're going to do this 3 times. And then after the 3 times, we're going to recover back to en garde nice and low by collapsing the back leg. Okay? All right, so let's begin. Lunge, and hold this lunge for 60 seconds. Both arms fully extended. All right, great job. Now we're going to rock back and rock out, rock back and rock out, and rock back and rock out. Excellent. Then recover back nicely. Great job. Okay, so for our next exercise, we're going to do one-legged push-ups. So we're going to do 3 one-legged push-ups on the right leg and then do 3 one-legged push-ups on the left leg. So you're going to put all the weight on the right leg, go all the way down, and up. That's 1. All the way down, and up. 2. All the way down, and up. 3. Switch to the left leg. You're going to go all the way down and up, all the way down and up, and last one, all the way down and up. All right, good job. All right, so for the next exercise, we're going to be doing some push-ups to build that hand speed and strength. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 3 clap push-ups where you push up and clap. Then we're going to do 3 sets of 10 micro push-ups, and that will be it. If you want to make it a little bit more challenging, you can try and get multiple claps in, like I'm going to do. So I'm going to do 1 push-up, do 1 clap, 1 push-up, 2 claps, and then on the 3rd one, I'm actually going to reach behind and try and clap behind my back. Okay? So I would recommend that if you're not really strong at this, don't try these on a hard surface because you might hurt your face. Okay? One, 2, 3. And up. And up. And up. All right, way to go. Okay, so for our next exercise, we're going to be working on our balance. And we're going to take the right leg, extend it right out in front, and then put it back behind. Do the Superman. Out in front, and back behind. That's 2, and 1 more. Behind, and out in front. Good. Then we're going to switch. Left leg out in front, back behind. Left leg out in front, back behind. Back to front. Woo. Work on that balance. And back behind. And out in front. All right, great job. All right, so for this next exercise, we are going to be in the en garde position, and we're going to be stepping in place, trying to keep our upper body as still as possible, but getting our feet all the way off the ground. We're going to step in place for 15 seconds at a nice slow pace, then 10 seconds at a medium pace, and then 5 seconds you're going to be stepping your feet as fast as you can. Okay? So here we go. Get in the on guard position and stepping in place for 15 seconds, nice and slow. And now medium pace. And as fast as you can. All right, great job. All right, so for the next exercise, we're going to be working on our foot speed and coordination. So again, we're going to use that same timing sequence as last time. We're going to do 15 seconds at a nice slow pace, then 10 seconds at a medium pace, and the final 5 seconds as fast as you can. So let's get in the unguard position, and we're going to do step, step, heel, step, 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 heel, step. And medium pace. And as fast as you can. All right, great job, way to go. All right, so our next exercise is going to be the same as the last one, except for this time we're going to be stepping back on the back leg instead of forward with the front leg. So again, we're going to do 15 seconds at a nice slow pace, then we'll do 10 seconds at a medium pace, and the final 5 seconds as fast as you can. All right, so let's get in the unguard position and begin. And medium pace. And as fast as you can. All right, great job, way to go. Okay, so for our next exercise, we are going to be alternating between stepping forward with the front foot and stepping back with the back leg. We're going to do this for the same timing as the last few, where we're going to step nice and slow for the first 15 seconds, then at a medium pace for the next 10 seconds, and then as fast as you can for the final 5 seconds. Okay? So let's get in the unguard position and begin. And medium pace. And as fast as you can. And good. Excellent. Way to go. All right, so for our next exercise, we're going to be bouncing forward and back, changing directions with each bounce. We're going to do this for 30 seconds. What you want to do is make sure you keep a nice deep knee bend, you keep your feet a shoulder width apart, and you keep your front toe pointed straight forward at your opponent. Keep the hand in the unguard position, try not to let it wobble too much, and let's begin. So unguard position and changing directions with each bounce for 30 seconds. Here we go. All right, great job, excellent. Okay, so for our next one, we are going to be changing directions with our bounce again, except for this time we're going to do bounce, bounce in place, and then bounce forward and back. Okay? So we're going to do this for 30 seconds. Let's get in the unguard position and bounce, bounce, forward, back. Bounce, bounce, forward, back. All right, excellent, great job. Okay, so our next exercise is just like the last one, except for instead of bouncing forward, we're gonna bounce back. So it's gonna be 2 bounces in place, then bounce back and bounce forward. Again, we're gonna do this for 30 seconds. So let's get in the unguard position and begin. Bounce, bounce, back, forward, bounce, bounce, back, forward. All right, excellent, great job, way to go. All right, so for the next exercise, we're gonna be working on changing the size of our advances and our retreats. Changing the size of your steps is really crucial to being able to control the distance between you and your opponent, so that's what we're gonna work on next. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do 1 big advance and then 1 small advance, then 1 big retreat and 1 small retreat, and then 2, so big, small, big, small, big, small, and then 3, and then 4, and then we're gonna do that set 3 times, okay? So let's get in the unguard position. Nice deep knee bend, big advance, small advance, big retreat, small retreat, big, small, big, small, big, small, big, small. Now 3, big, small, big, small, big, small, big, small, big, small, big, small. Now 4, big, small, big, small, big, small, big, small, big, small. Big advance, small advance. Big retreat, small retreat. Big, small, big, small, big, small, big, small. Now 3, big, small, big, small, big, small, big, small, big, small, big, small. Now 4, big, small, big, small, big, small, big, small, big, small. Big advance, small advance. Big retreat, small retreat. Big, small, big, small, big, small, big, small. Now 3, big, small, big, small, big, small, big, small, big, small, big, small. Now 4, big, small, big, small, big, small, big, small, big, small. Okay, so for our next exercise, we're going to be working on changing the tempo, the speed at which we step. Changing the tempo or the rhythm or the speed of your steps is really crucial for catching your opponent off guard. So that's what we're going to work on. While doing these, it's important that you keep all of your steps the same size, but that you're just varying the tempo or the speed at which you're stepping. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 slow advances, and then 2 very fast advances, and then a hard pause, okay? Then we're gonna do the same thing retreating. We're gonna do that 5 times. So slow, slow, quick, quick pause, slow, slow, quick, quick pause, 5 times, okay? So let's get in the unguard position. Nice deep knee bend, and slow, slow, quick, quick pause, slow, slow, quick, quick pause. That's 2. 3. 4. 5. All right, excellent, way to go. Okay, so for our next exercise, we're going to be working on the transition between the Ballestra and the advance and the retreat and the kickback. We're going to try and keep that transition nice and smooth. So what we're going to do is we're going to do Ballestra advance and then retreat kickback. We're going to do that 5 times. Okay, so let's get in the unguard position and Ballestra advance, retreat, kickback. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, excellent, great job, way to go. All right, so for our next exercise, we're going to be working on keeping our footwork nice and small. The smaller your footwork is, the better you'll be able to control the distance between you and your opponent, and the faster you'll be able to react, either to finish your attack or to make your counter attack in somebody's preparation. So what we're going to do is we're going to make 2 small, fast advances and then 2 small, fast retreats. Then we'll do 4 and 4, 6 and 6, 8 and 8, and we will repeat that cycle 3 times. Okay? So let's get in the unguard position, nice deep knee bend, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5. Good, that's 1 rep. We're going to repeat that. Good. And one last time. All right, way to go. Good job. Okay, so for our next exercise, we are going to be working on the step advance or the check advance and the check retreat. So what we're going to do is we're going to do step advance, step retreat. We're going to do that 5 times. Okay? So let's get in the unguard position and step advance, step retreat, step advance, step retreat, 2, step advance, step retreat, 3, 4, excellent, good job. Okay, so for our next exercise, we're going to be working on faking out our opponent. So we're going to fake that we're going to make a retreat, and then we're going to counterattack forward. Then we're going to fake that we're making a counterattack, and we're going to retreat. We're going to do that 5 times. Okay, so let's get in the unguard position, and fake retreat, counter forward. Fake counter, retreat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent, great job, way to go. Okay, so for our next exercise, we're going to be working on the lunge and the recovery from the lunge. So what we're going to do is we're going to lunge and hold that lunge for 3 seconds and then recover back nice and low. We're going to do that 5 times. Then we're going to lunge, hold that lunge for 3 seconds, then recover forward and make 1 retreat. Okay? So let's get in the unguard position. Nice deep knee bend, back straight, and lunge, hold, 1, 2, 3. Recover back by collapsing the back leg, nice and low, that's 1. Lunge, 1, 2, 3. Recover forward, 2. Left, 1, 2, 3. 3. Left, 1, 2, 3. 4. Left, 1, 2, 3, 5. Excellent. All right, now we're going to work on the forward recovery. So on guard position and left, 1, 2, 3. Recover forward, retreat. Lunge, 1, 2, 3. Recover forward and retreat. That's 2. 3, 4, 5. Excellent, good job. Okay, so our next exercise, we're going to be working on adding speed to that lunge recover. Okay, so we're going to lunge and recover back fast 5 times, and lunge, recover forward, retreat fast 5 times. So no holding that lunge. You're going to explode and then shoot right back. Okay, so let's get in the unguarded position and lunge, recover, back, 1, lunge, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, now fast lunge, recover forward and retreat 5 times. Ready, and lunge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, great job, way to go. All right, so our next exercise, we're gonna be working on the advanced lunge. We're gonna do this really, really slow, that way we can concentrate on having perfect form and perfect balance. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do advanced lunge, recover back and retreat 5 times nice and slow. Then we're gonna do advanced lunge, recover forward and make a double retreat 5 times nice and slow. All right, so let's get in the unguarded position and advanced lunge, recover back, retreat. Advanced lunge, recover back, retreat. 2. Advanced lunge, recover back, retreat. 3. Advanced lunge, recover back, retreat. 4. Excellent. Next, we're going to work on our forward recovery after that lunge. So in guard position, advanced lunge, recover forward, and retreat, retreat. Advanced lunge, recover forward, retreat, retreat. 2. 3. 4. 5. Excellent, great job, way to go. All right, so for our next exercise, we're gonna be working on adding some speed to the advanced lunge. We're gonna do fast advanced lunge, recover back and make 1 retreat 5 times, nice and fast. And then we'll do fast advanced lunge, recover forward and make 2 retreats 5 times, nice and fast. All right. So let's get in unguard position. Nice deep knee bend and begin. Good. All right. And next we're going to do fast advanced lunge, recover forward, and make 2 fast retreats. Excellent, good job, way to go. All right, so for our next exercise, we're gonna be working on the small double advanced lunge, okay? So you should be able to fit 2 advances in the same space that you would normally do 1 advance. That's what we're looking for here. So we're gonna go nice and slow. We're gonna do double advanced lunge, recover back, and make 2 retreats. Then we're gonna do that 5 times. Then we're going to do double advanced lunge, recover forward, make 1 retreat and a kickback. Okay? So we're going to do that 5 times as well. So remember, go nice and slow on this part, concentrate on having really good form. Let's get in the unguarded position. Nice deep knee bend, and 1, 2, 3. Recover back. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2. 3. 4. Okay, so now we're going to work on the forward recovery and the kick, one retreat, kick back. All right, so let's get in the on-guard position. 1, 2, 3. Recover forward, one retreat, kick. 1, 2, 3. 4. 5. All right, great job, way to go. All right, so for our next exercise, we're going to be working on adding speed to that double advanced lunge. We're going to do double advanced lunge, recover back to on guard, and make 2 retreats, 5 times nice and fast. And then double advanced lunge, recover forward, 1 retreat, kick back, 5 times nice and fast. On guard position. Nice deep knee bend, and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Now we're going to recover forward, make 1 retreat and a kick back after that double advanced lunge. Let's get in the on guard position and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, great job, way to go. Okay, so for our next exercise, we're going to be working on the Ballestra lunge. We're going to Ballestra and lunge, then recover back to on guard and make 2 small retreats. We're going to do that 10 times, nice and slow, pausing on each step. Okay? So things that you want to concentrate on while doing this Ballestra is, number 1, keeping those knees nice and bent. And for the Ballestra, you're really trying to move this back leg forward. And for the Ballestra, you're going to land on the toe first and then shoot to the heel for the lunge. Okay? So those are the things I want you to concentrate on while doing this. All right? So 10 times, nice and slow. Let's get in the on guard position and Ballestra, lunge, recover back, retreat, retreat. 1, Ballestra, lunge, recover back, retreat, retreat. 2, Ballestra, lunge, recover back, retreat, retreat. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, way to go. All right, so for the next exercise, we're going to add some speed to that Ballestra lunge. We're going to Ballestra lunge, recover back, and make 2 small retreats. We're going to do that 10 times, nice and fast. Okay, let's get in the on guard position. Nice deep knee bend, and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, way to go, good job. All right, so for our next exercise, we're going to be working on the advanced gain lunge. So what that looks like is you're going to be in the on guard position. We're going to start the advance with the front foot. Then we're going to gain all the way up with the back leg and shoot to the lunge. Okay? Then we're going to jump up and recover in place and make 1 retreat and a kick back retreat. Okay? We're going to do that 10 times nice and slow. So on guard position and advance gain lunge, recover in place, retreat, kick back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, way to go, good job. All right, so for our next exercise, we're going to add some speed to the advanced gain lunge. However, we're going to do the lunge a little bit differently. So normally when you lunge, I recommend keeping the upper body nice and straight. That way if you miss your attack or if your opponent parries you, you can recover back nice and quickly and on balance and ready to make a counter action. However, for this one, we're going to work on maximizing the reach of our attack. So this time when I finish my lunge, instead of keeping this upper body nice and straight, I'm going to let the upper body drop, really leaning forward, creating as much reach as possible to hit my opponent. Now, this is an exercise that you want to save for when you know that your opponent is committed to pulling the distance and they're kind of off balance getting out of the way. This way you know it's safe, that if you do miss the attack, they won't be able to recover in time in order to hit you. Okay? So I'll demonstrate it one time nice and slow, what we're going to do, and then we'll do it 10 times fast. So if we're in the unguard position, we're going to do advanced gain with the back leg, deep lunge, then I'm going to slide this back leg up and pop back to unguard, make one retreat and a kickback. Okay? And we're going to do that 10 times. All right, so here we go. Fast advanced gain, deep lunge, recover forward, unguard, retreat, 10 times nice and quick. All right, and here we go. All right, great job, way to go. All right, so our next exercise, we're gonna be working on the skipped lunge. This is a move that I learned from watching Aaron Zalagi, one of my favorite saber fencers. And what it is it's a fake lunge, and then you extend the attack a little bit more. So when you go to make a lunge, normally you lift this front leg and then extend forward. So this, I'm gonna fake that lunge and then push off to gain a little bit more distance. Okay? So we're gonna do skip, lunge, recover in place, and make a crossover retreat. We're gonna do that 5 times nice and slow, and then 5 times nice and fast. All right, so let's get in the on guard position. And skip, lunge, recover in place, and then crossover retreat. Skip, lunge, recover in place, crossover retreat. Skip, lunge, recover in place, crossover retreat. Okay, so now we're going to add some speed to it. Guard position, and begin. All right, way to go, good job. All right, so for our next exercise, we're going to do Ballestra, advanced lunge, recover in place, make one retreat, and then a crossover retreat. We're going to do this 5 times nice and slow, and then 5 times with some speed. Now the key here is to keep the transition from the Ballestra to the advanced nice and smooth, so it doesn't look like attack no and then a redoublement. Okay? So let's get in the unguard position. Nice deep knee bend, and Ballestra, advanced lunge, recover in place, one retreat, cross the feet. Ballestra, advanced lunge, recover in place, one retreat, cross the feet. Okay, so that was 5 times nice and slow. Now we're going to add 5 times with some speed. Unguard position, and begin. All right, way to go, good job. All right, so for our next exercise, we're going to do skip, advanced lunge, recover forward, make one retreat, and then a crossover retreat. Again, just like the Ballestra, we want to keep that transition from the skip or the fake lunge into the advanced nice and smooth. So we're going to do it 5 times nice and slow, and then 5 times with some speed. Let's get in the unguard position. Nice deep knee bend, and skip, advanced lunge, recover in place. One retreat, cross the feet. Skip, advanced lunge, recover in place. All right, so that was 5 times nice and slow. Now we're going to do 5 more times with some speed. Unguard position, nice deep knee bend, and begin. All right, way to go, good job. All right, so for our next exercise, we're going to work on the flesh attack. All right, we're going to break it down step by step, doing it 10 times nice and slow. And then in our next exercise, we'll add some speed to it. All right, so let's get in the unguard position. And the first stage is your arm fully extends. Then the upper body leans forward. Then the back foot steps forward. And then the front foot. Okay, so we're going to do that 10 times nice and slow. So unguard position, arm, body, back leg, front. That's 1. Arm, body, back leg, front leg. 2. Five. 6. 7. 8. 9. Excellent, way to go. All right, so for our next exercise, we're gonna add some explosive speed to that flesh attack. All right, so we're going to flesh with full speed, If you're in a small area like your living room or your bedroom, you don't have a whole lot of room, the most crucial part is just those 4 first steps. So you want to make sure that those happen with great speed, and then you can quickly slow down after that. If you're in a bout, usually when you flesh, you want to run by your opponent. If your opponent is really good at pulling distance and you flesh and you miss, or if you're parried, then you want to be able to stop really quickly and get back on form. Okay? So let's get in the unguard position. And what we're going to do is I'm going to flesh going this way, and then I'm going to flesh coming back this way. And I'm going to do that 10 times. So unguard position, and flesh. And unguard position. Alright, that's 10. Great job. Way to go. Alright, this is our last exercise, and this one's for all you saber fencers out there. We're going to work on the flunge, or the flying lunge. So we're going to flunge, bounce twice on the front leg, and then recover to unguard. And then we're going to retreat back. We're going to do that 5 times. And then we're going to do 5 times where we make 1 advance and then flunge. Bounce twice to relieve that momentum, recover to unguard, and then retreat all the way back. Okay? So a few key aspects of the flunge that you want to be aware of while doing this. The first one is when you initiate the flunge, you're transferring all your weight onto this front leg so you can really drive and push off of that front leg. Okay? The second thing is what you're doing with your arm. Now, if you start the flunge by pulling this arm back, you're going to be telegraphing to your opponent, letting them know that you're about to make a big attack. And you don't want to do that. So you want the arm to lead the action if you're trying to score quickly. If you're trying to do a feint with the flunge, you can hold the hand back a little bit longer before you extend it, but you want to make sure that you're not pulling the arm back and telegraphing that you're about to initiate the attack. Okay? So let's get in the unguard position. Nice deep knee bend, and flunge. Alright, so now we're going to add 1 advance before the flunge. On guard position, nice deep knee bend. Alright, way to go, great job! Alright, so that concludes the advanced workout. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos and seeing great improvements in your fencing game. I am passionate about helping fencers like you perform at your highest potential. So when you're ready, come visit me at the Florida Fencing Academy for private lessons, or subscribe to my Patreon page for other videos and training techniques. And as always, please like, share, subscribe, and comment below. I love to hear you guys' feedback. I also like to know if there's any other videos or training techniques that you guys have questions about that I can answer for you. Thanks again for watching. I hope you see improved results from your workout today.